कार्तिक शर्मा, प्रशांत वीर को मिले 14.2 crores ईच। सीएसके ने बदली अपनी कोर टीम स्ट्रैटेजी और युवा खिलाड़ियों पर दिया ध्यान। That's a change in strategy. Third, our domestic players reaping benefits from the IPL finally. This is the time of the year when, business, glamour, money meet. That's the IPL auctions. So what are the key takeaways from the IPL auctions this year? And what do we feel is the true story? Let's tell you something more about it. The main takeaway from the IPL Abu Dhabi Auctions 2025 was, first, that, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy that takes place in India, that is a T20 state level tournament, and the local state tournaments that happen, the UP T20 League, the Maharashtra T20 League, Bombay T20 League, Karnataka T20 League. Tamil Nadu's been there for a few years. They've become the feeder system for the IPL. So performances at this gives you the big riches in the IPL auction. Is this true? Well, this is half the story according to me, because it all depends on the timing. It's also a factor of luck. I'll tell you how. This was a mini auction and not a mega auction. In the mini auction, basically the entire purse is available, but all the players, all the star players are not available in this auction. They've already been taken. This is a balanced purse where, the focus of the team is to just fix in a few players. So the same Kartik Sharma and Prashant Veer, great performers, and they deserve all the money that they've got. But if this was not a mini auction and if this was a mega auction, then they would have not made the same kind of money that they have done. The second big story that came out of the IPL auctions this time was, the approach of Chennai Super Kings to the auction. Chennai Super Kings traditionally is always believed in a core, they take talented players, but they take experienced players, and that forms the core of that team. And then they pick up one or two players who they develop, like Rituraj Gaikwad or Chaudhary, who basically they've built. But the core philosophy of the team, the core strength of the team was their experienced players. This time, if you see, they've gone all out to buy a whole set of new young players who I think will be the future of Chennai Super Kings. Now, this is a topic that will need a lot of debate, but I thought today, and you will read different analysis and different points of view on, the auction strategies of each team. But I thought today, let me tell you about, the IPL is now a 15, 16-year-old product. And therefore, each team has its own philosophy at the auction tables. I've done a little bit of a study on, the different types of teams and how they approach the auction. Thought this will be interesting for you. Let's have a look at some of these strategies. The core philosophy teams. इस segment में जो दो सबसे successful teams है वो आती हैं. One is Mumbai Indians, other is Chennai Super Kings. I already explained to you what Chennai Super Kings does, right? It picks up experienced players' core, but this time that strategy is changing. So it will be important to see as to how their fortunes shape up as the tournament progresses. The Mumbai Indians, on the other hand, also believes in a core strategy, but one of their fundamental additions to over and above the core experience strategy is their legendary scouting system. Through people like John Wright, Kiran More, they've unearthed some of the best talents from domestic Indian cricket through their scouting system. Right from Jasprit Bumrah to the Pandya brothers and to today Tilak Verma, this story continues and is one of the strong points of the Mumbai Indians. The second set of teams are the reset teams. And we call them the reset teams is because they've also found success. But their philosophy is completely different to how Mumbai Indians or a CSK works. And teams that come under this category are teams like Kings 11 Punjab and the Rajasthan Royals. What these teams do is, after every 3 years, whenever the mega auction takes place, they refurbish their entire team. They refurbish that entire core of the team, even the main strategy in terms of coach or whoever is the director. And they've found mixed success with it. Both these teams have reached the finals in the last 3-4 years. But whether this strategy actually should work or whether you should use a CSK or a MI kind of approach of building a team for the long term is something that future editions of IPL will tell us. There is a third set of teams, and in that category, I put the Delhi Capitals team and the Hyderabad team. I call this category the smart builders. And what these smart builders do is they are absolutely great at the auction. Delhi Capitals was so great at the 2018 auction, and you'll see that resulted in great performances by them. I think after Mumbai Indians, they were the second best team till almost 2022. When they again, when the mega auction took place, they could not retain most of their players. And since then, Delhi Capitals has been on the downfall. One team that built a great team at the 2022 auction was the Deccan Chargers. The Hyderabad Sunrisers. I also call them the Deccan Chargers because they were originally named the Deccan Chargers. And even that Deccan Chargers originally was great at the first auction. In fact, when people used to analyze the teams, they always felt that the most balanced team was the Deccan Chargers. But these teams have not found that kind of great success. They have a year or two, but somehow because, they are so dependent on that entire great auction year, which results in, some good performances. But, that doesn't translate into long-term success like how the CSK and the MI have achieved consistent success. IPL is a fascinating area. It's going to keep us busy. I think it's going to keep you interested. For me, one key takeaway this year will be, two magnificent Mumbai players who are making a comeback to the IPL. Sarfaraz Khan and Prithvi Shaw. And what I want to see is, if they have good IPLs, will that mark their return into the test team? And if that happens, if IPL performance wins you a test spot, then I think that will be one of the stories for some of our young players in the future. Well, ideally it should not be that, but I would be very, very surprised if both Shaw and Sarfaraz have great IPLs. I think their comeback to the test team may just be preponed. Their great exploits at the Ranjis have not got them spots in the Indian test team so far. So this will be a very interesting area for me to see. Well, this is the first of the many stories as the IPL approaches. We have the big T20 World Cup also coming up. We'll try and bring you differentiated content around this. If you like this content, like and subscribe to what we've tried to show you today, and hope you'll support our channel and our endeavors. Take care till we see you next. Bye-bye.